Living in Los Angeles or moving out of Los Angeles. Should I live there or should I leave? Let's take a look at some places we can go. All right. Los Angeles, moving to Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky, or is it Louisville, Kentucky? Median home price $232,000. What is the median home price in Los Angeles? It's $1 million. $1 million. And it's starting to taper off a little bit, but it's still $1 million. Louisville, Kentucky, 232,000. That means if you've got $500,000 in equity, you could split the difference between paying cash for a house and pocketing another $250,000 and living in Louisville, Kentucky. But there's no beach, there's no California, there's Kentucky. Well, maybe you want to live a little closer. There is a place in Texas. A lot of people are moving to Texas. What is the median home price in Fort Stockton? Let's take a look at this. Okay. Fort Stockton. Median home price is $179,000 and 120. This says 222,000, but I think if you see Fort Stockton, you'll understand. Here we are at the True Value Hardware store in Fort Stockton. And there's one of the homes right there. Okay. Real estate in Fort Stockton. Here's some more real estate. Little home here. Home next door. And home across the street. And if you're church going, oh, look, they just got a new roof. Look at this. Roofing something or another. So that house got a new roof on it. And if you're church going, you can go right across the street to this little church right here. There's the Google camera. All right. And a couple more down the street here. So where is Fort Stockton exactly? Here's El Paso. Have you ever been to El Paso? It's about 20 hours. I don't know. It's a full day's drive from Southern California to El Paso. You will get there at 2 in the morning if you leave. So it's not quite 24 hours, but it is a full packed day of driving to Phoenix and then forever and ever and ever on the 10 freeway until you come to El Paso. And then drive another several hundred miles and you get to Fort Stockton. Okay. And then driving hundreds and hundreds of miles more, you finally get past all these little runover towns to either San Antonio or Austin or up toward Waco. So all said and done, it takes about 19 hours of driving to get from Southern California over to these cities. But you could live in Fort Stockton. Only problem is, have you ever been? I've been to Fort Stockton, and this is pretty accurate. And here's some of the real estate. It's just kind of mixed in with everything else. There are 8,000 people in Fort Stockton, California, and it's a little bit like the Hotel California. If you settle here and you want to live off the cash that you might pull out of your home in Los Angeles, you're definitely not going back to California. Not to live. You might go back to visit, but you're not buying a home anymore. This is going to be your new home. Now, there is lots to do there. There's a fort, an old fort that was established after the Civil War. You can see that. And you can also see the world's biggest roadrunner, a statue by which you can take your photograph. And here's downtown. So you can see the nightlife that's happening. One of the main features that I've noticed about Fort Stockton is that a lot of these storefronts are empty. So if you need to work, I don't know what you can do. There is a couple of hotels. I think there's a McDonald's in Fort Stockton. So there are a few places, but 8,000 people are there. They all need something to get money with. So I don't know how many jobs are in Fort Stockton, but if you've got a lot more equity in your house, maybe you don't need a job, but you are stuck here. If you want to go to Austin, Texas, now Austin, Texas, the median home price is $659,000. So you expend a lot of your equity if you have it to go to Austin, and you're still in Texas, still not going to see the ocean or anything California again for until you can make the flight or the drive. Now, right here in town, there is in Southern California, there's a town of Menifee. The median home price is $500,000 to $600,000, depending on what you're getting. Here's a home that is on the market right now. Okay, now you're looking at the agent of record for this property you just saw, in case you're interested in looking at it in person, getting more information. It's listed right now, I believe, it's 716, and the home is probably about 2.5 times bigger than what you're accustomed to seeing for that price in Los Angeles, maybe even 3 times bigger, because the property is enormous, 2,700 plus square feet. The home is under 2 years old, and it's available right here in Menifee, which is a completely different environment than you might be accustomed to in Los Angeles. 45 minutes from the beach, still Southern California. So give this agent a call at 951-834-2388. Lillian. Thanks for watching.